The story begins with the beautiful and cute girl who looks good. She drives her car to meet with a psychiatrist who talks to her about her romantic relationships. Every time she enters a relationship, it fails because of problems that occur in her work. She knows that all those who fell in love with her had problems. The psychiatrist says that this is definitely not her fault, and that the men are the ones who are wrong. He advises her not to enter into other love stories and to focus on herself. Sadie decides to buy groceries, flowers, and go home. Next, we see Cole, who sells roses and natural plants. Obviously, Cole loves his job very much. After he sells flowers to customers, his colleagues at work annoy him with words. His colleague says, "I heard that your girlfriend left you." He said, "We didn't agree." His other colleague told him that she left him because he was dealing with an exaggerated need and handling her in an exaggerated way, which made her feel disgusted. Then, Sadie goes to buy flowers from Cole. Cole warns her that the plant she chose needs to be irrigated every 2 days, and neglecting it won't work well. Sadie tells him that sometimes she is absent for more than 2 days, so he brings her a transplant that needs irrigation every 2 weeks. But even then, Sadie says that she can be absent for more than 2 months. Cole suggests that she should buy a plastic plant instead. Sadie finds the idea sad and asks him to bring her the first implant he suggested. Unfortunately, Cole is unable to sell it to her because he thinks she'll kill it. The lady who works with him agrees to sell her the implant. Cole becomes annoyed and gives Sadie a cactus that needs the least amount of attention. Despite that, he bets that she will still manage to kill it. The lady tells Cole to take Sadie's number and invite her to dinner because they seem to like each other. Cole runs after Sadie, but the implant falls and breaks. He talks to her with shame and eclipse and asks her to go out with him for a drink. When she doesn't reply, he is embarrassed and walks away. But she calls him back, and he returns to her eagerly. Sadie doubts that Cole could be a young man who needs attention and whose feelings are expensive, and this is not her favorite type at all. They walk and have coffee together. Sadie tells him that she works as an art secretary and travels to many countries and places. Cole also loves to travel and has traveled a lot. They go to the library where Cole tells Sadie that he writes books about agriculture because it is his specialty. She reminds him of what she had previously told him, that he was a farmer. Then they arrive at a ladder, and Cole challenges Sadie to beat him in the ascent and look up before him. She accepts the challenge. Cole takes out his belongings and puts them with hers, including his inhaler. Sadie is very fit and estimates that she can beat him easily. We see that Cole is less fit than her. After that, they go to a museum and look at some things. Cole tells her that there is a movie called The Spell that he is afraid of. She is surprised how someone can be afraid of a movie. They come out, and Cole invites her to go out again if she wants. She suggests they go out now, so they enter a karaoke concert. Sadie sings first, and then Cole is called to sing. However, the shy Cole tells her that he is nervous and does not know how to sing in front of people. She feels that he does not have confidence in himself, but Cole likes her. They spend the whole day together, and he drives her home. She locks the door and enters. Cole waits outside and does not know what to do, until she opens the door and pulls him inside. Then she kisses him, and they spend all night make love. Cole arrives home and tells his family everything. His mother said to him, "My love, tell me the details." And it was clear to Cole that he fell in love with Sadie. He said to his mother, "I think she is the desired girl, Mommy." His sister grabbed his mobile phone and discovered that he had taken a picture with Sadie while she was sleeping. She told him, "This is the behavior of mental patients." And he told her, "I did it to preserve the memory." His sister told him, "This is why girls are leaving you. You act too eager and pathetic, and you send a lot of messages to the other party without waiting. You're acting needy. That's why your first girlfriend left you." His father told him, "Tell Sadie that you were a wrestler when you were in high school, then we'll find out if his sister was right." Cole sent a lot of messages to Sadie. Every moment he checks his mobile phone to see if she replied or not. And this is considered wrong behavior because he behaves with eagerness, as his sister said. Whenever the mobile phone rang, he ran quickly, eagerly thinking about Sadie. In the end, the number came out wrong. In the next scene, He was working with his father, and his sister was making fun of him because Sadie did not call him. Cole was tired of work. His father said to him, "Take a breath from the inhaler." He remembered that he had installed a tracking device in the inhaler to find it when it's lost, and he was excited that he would be able to locate Sadie because he forgot the device with her. But he was surprised that Sadie left America and was in London, England. His parents encouraged him to travel to Sadie and make a romantic surprise for her, but his sister objected. He also said to his father, "Well, if I leave, I won't care about the farm." His father said to him, "Don't worry about it, I will take care of it." Indeed, Cole traveled to London and brought a cactus with him. He began to spin in a place to some extent located and reached under the bridge. And at that moment, four people surrounded him from all directions. And he did not understand why they gathered around him and injected him, kidnapping him. He woke up in a place filled with poisonous insect boxes. Also, the cactus was still there. A man interrogated him and told him, "You are the tax man. You are a very dangerous man. It is an honor for me to have arrested you, but I caught you very easily compared to your strong reputation. Who says you're a dangerous man? Anyway, I'm not wasting time. You must confess every detail, otherwise I will kill you. Tell me what the secret code is." Cole told him, "I do not know any code, you certainly misunderstand." But the evil man brought him a poisonous insect and said to him, "Either you tell me the secret code or this insect will sting you." The insect approached him and stung him, and Cole was terrified. Suddenly someone appeared who killed the whole gang with ease, and Cole was surprised to see that it was Sadie, the beautiful innocent girl. She told him to take the gun and shoot anyone who meets him and come with her, and she would explain everything to him. Cole took the cactus and the bag with his belongings, and during their escape he learned that Sadie worked for the CIA. He told Sadie that they were calling him the tax man. She felt worried because the tax man could be arrested as easily as that. So he knew that she was the tax man. Then some action events happened at the airport, and we saw that Sadie was very brave while Cole was very cowardly. They escaped from the cave they were in, and Cole was surprised that they were not in London but in the city of Khyber in Pakistan. The gang's army came to catch them, and Cole did not know why they were chasing him. Sadie told him to run away now, and she would tell him everything later. She stopped the bus and they made the passengers get off to escape using it. The gang also ran after them and chased them. Some exciting action events happened, and Cole used the cactus to finish one of the gang members. When the battle ended, he was very sad because it was the first time in his life that he had ended someone's life. They got off the bus and walked together. Then we see Gang's place where the mafia boss and his assistant told him that they had met the desired taxman, describing Cole. Of course the gang misunderstood. Then we see Cole and Sadie. She asks him, "Why are you following me to London? Do you see what happened because of your coming? Now we are in Pakistan." Cole told her that he wanted to see her and tried to impress her. Nothing more. They kept arguing with each other. He is upset because his life was endangered because of her. She told him, "I will make you go home and stay alone." And the two ride in a taxi together. We go back to the mafia boss as he talks to his assistant and tells him that they have to find the bag and the secret code. The secret code is with the tax man. He said to him, "Send a message to all the bounty hunters. There is a reward of $1 million for anyone who brings me the tax man, because if we can't bring this man and take the secret code from him, then the mafia with whom I deal will kill us." We conclude that the gang is looking for a person called the tax man, who is Sadie, the secret American intelligence agent. But the gang thinks he's Cole. And now all the bounty hunters are looking for him to take him to the mafia boss. Sadie takes Cole and goes to one of her friends in Pakistan named Marco to help him and get back to America again. When they talk, Cole learns from Marco that the mafia is looking for the tax man because of the secret code they will use to operate a weapon called stick, which could destroy an entire country. So Sadie says to her friend that she will return Cole to America and she will go and get a stick from the gang. Sadie walks and Marco tells Cole that he lost his fingers because of Sadie. After he takes Cole to travel with him, a bounty hunter appears to kill Marco and take Cole and Sadie to deliver them to the mafia boss. He presents himself as the best prize winner. Another hunter appears and kills the first one and tells Cole, "How did you get caught so easily?" He takes them in the car and sits next to them. Here a third hunter appears that kills the other. He inserts slices in their necks to electrify them if he touches the two rings he wears together. After that, they go down to get into the car of the third hunter, but the other hunter hits him with the car and Sadie takes the ring from the third hunter and asks the hunter where and to whom he was taking them. While they were riding in the car, Cole had a fight with her and told her, "Please tell me the truth about the thing that I risked my life for." She tells him that this stick is something like a bomb inside a bag and this bag only opens with a very secret code. This code was with her colleague on the mission, but her life ended before she handed it to me. He said, "You mean the code is not with you and they are looking for you?" She now understood that the bag is with the mafia and they want them to take the code from them and she had a plan. She told Cole to trust her and hit him with a gun on his head and the plan is that she will represent herself as a bounty hunter and hand Cole over on the basis that he is a taxman and hand him over to the assistant mafia boss. The mafia boss deals with her as a bounty hunter and with Cole as a taxman. The leader talks to Cole and tells him that he is a very professional person and asks him for the secret code and if he doesn't talk, he will kill him. Cole tells him, "I don't know the secret code." Then Sadie shoots him in the stomach and when he decides to take Cole to make him confess, Sadie says to the boss, "I'm going with you until I take my money." The leader gives the bag to his assistant and tells him to go on the plane, not coming with him because if a mistake happens while opening the bag, the whole place will explode and he doesn't want to be with him. While the assistant is searching Cole's bag on the plane, he gets the cactus out and then the mobile comes out and he sees something that makes him annoyed. That thing was pictures of Cole and Sadie that are on the Cole mobile. Sadie was very annoyed because Cole took pictures of her while she was sleeping. The assistant seats them next to each other and asks them for the secret code. Sadie tells him the chip is with me in my pocket, take it, open it and the first thing that he grabs and gets out of it are slices of Sadie electrified. A lot of action scenes happen between them and Sadie is injured and asks Cole to take the bag and run away with the parachute in the plane, but he couldn't leave her and tried to save her as he jumped off the plane with her. He saved her and they landed in peace and turned the parachute into a tent. She rejoices when she learns that Cole took the bag containing the stick. They sit together talking at night where they spent a romantic night. She tells him that her mother died when she was young and Cole also tells her that he was writing a book, but he stopped writing it because of work. "My father was tired and I decided to work on the farm and since then I am the one who cares about his work and the requests of his family," Cole says. She tells him that he is a strong man and they both laugh that the cactus is still there. The second day in the morning, Cole collects firewood. So Sadie sees the gang following them and tries to tell Cole, but the attack happens and fortunately the US Navy arrive to follow them. Unfortunately, the assistant of the gang leader steals the bag and escapes. Cole and Sadie go with the Marines and enter the intelligence office. There is a dialogue between the two and they suffocate and it is very clear that they loved each other. The investigator told them that they need to sit together and solve their problems. The detective released Cole on photos of people who died, including Sadie's girlfriend. Cole saw a strange implant in the pictures and told them that this implant has existed for thousands of years and it is very important. The gonium acid with its purchase can benefit a secret code and certainly it is the secret code that was with a colleague, Sadie. "I am sure because I am an agricultural expert," he said. The investigator asked to bring the implant immediately and Sadie asked them to use the secret code to trap the mafia boss. He asked her how, so she said to him, "The code is divided into 4 parts and we are going to send one part." It's true that the taxman actually has the code. The agreement is that Cole will go to the leader under the surveillance of American intelligence, but Sadie will be the basis of the agreement. She gets angry, takes the cactus and leaves. We turn to the mafia boss where he received part of the code but thinks it is a trap. When experimenting, the first part of the code makes sure that it is true by sticking it. Here, the second Chinese mafia boss is stronger than the first and he takes the bag from him and asks him for the code. So the Italian mafia boss says to him, "I promise you that it will be with you soon. I will meet the taxman today and I will get it from him." So they say to the Chinese leader, "If your words are not true, I will kill you." We see then Cole wearing a fancy suit and going to meet the mafia leader to take from him the bag of weapons. And we see that the investigator has only 2 who are watching him. So he says, "How are we going to direct the 4 of us, only a complete mafia?" Here the assistant of the mafia boss enters and kills the detective and his colleagues. The detective tells Cole to run away quickly. Cole runs away, but he thinks that the mafia can kill his family and all those he loves. So he comes back and sits. And the mafia comes. The leader says to him, "Give me the code quickly. There is no time because the Chinese leader will kill me." Cole looks at the place and wishes that Sadie would come to his rescue. And he keeps talking to waste time. So the Chinese leader gets angry and tells him, "Tell me the code now." And the Italian leader takes out the gun and tells him, "I will kill you now before this Chinese leader kills me." And here Sadie shows up and sits with them at the table and lets them know that she is the real taxman. She gives an account number to the Chinese and tells him to transfer the money to her here and she will give him the code. The Chinese agrees to the offer, but after the bag is opened with the first code and indeed the money will be transferred to her after the bag is opened. The leader of the Italian mafia says to her, "I will not let you leave. Who will protect you from me now?" Sadie tells him about the 10 million rewards that have been transferred to her account. And she puts it as a reward for all bounty hunters to kill him. Many bounty hunters appear and a lot of action happens where they start fighting with each other over who takes the stick. Many guests of honor appear, including Ryan Reynolds, who played Jonas, who lost his eyes and a very important organ in his body for her. Cole is fighting with the mafia assistant and the tower they are in has broken down and is spinning very quickly. The fight ends with Cole being the one who wins and then he climbs up to save his lover who is fighting with the mafia boss. Finally they succeed in killing him and taking the weapon and the plane takes them and rescues them from the tower. In the next scene we see them sitting with the family who are asking how Cole made that beautiful girl fall in love with him. We see Cole has become a new person and has a lot of confidence in himself, unlike before. After a few days at night we see Cole waiting for Sadie. She appears driving a fancy car and tells him that she put an arms dealer in the trunk of the car because she was on a mission and decided to cut the mission and come to spend time with him today. Then she will return to complete the mission again and the movie ends as they walk together on the red carpet to enter and watch a beautiful movie that tells about a simple and weak young farmer who falls in love with a powerful spy working for American intelligence. I liked the idea of the movie because it presented the hero differently from the usual form. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I always love hearing from my viewers, so feel free to leave a comment below with your thoughts on the video or any suggestions for future content. Once again thanks for tuning in and I'll see you in the next video.